All right, I want to see if this works. If this doesn't work, this is going to be one and done. But I wanted to take a walk and just kind of talk about your why. When you start an online business, you should be thinking about why. Why are you doing this? And the why can't just be I want to make a boatload of money. I'll give you a few examples. When I first started, I started my online business because I wanted to help people solve problems. There's my first online business with affiliate marketing was in security cameras, and I wanted to share that knowledge and experience that I learned when it came to security cameras. And then ultimately, when I decided I was going to create content about helping people start an online business with affiliate marketing, my why was simply because there's a lot of half information, a lot of half truths out there. There's a lot of people out there that are giving partial information, a lot of incorrect information. And I decided that if I ever started a YouTube channel, if I ever got into the make money online space, it was simply going to be to actually help, to give out as much information as possible. Now, if you look at some of my original videos, a lot of my videos were, 20 minutes long, 30 minutes long, because that's what it would take. That, and I wasn't very good at making YouTube videos. But I think it was important, and I think it's important that when you are thinking about why you're starting an online business, it can't just be, I want to make a bunch of money. Because if you're chasing the money, it's going to be very difficult to find. Now, it's a little windy, so who knows if this is going to work out. But in my opinion, what's your why? Why are you starting an online business? Why are you in that niche that you're in? So if you can, comment down below what your two whys. Comment why you decided to start an online business. Obviously, it might be to have more time with your family. It might be something like, you hate your boss, you hate your job. But let's go deeper than that. Why? Why do you hate your boss? Why do you want to spend more time with your family? For me, for example, I wanted to be at every every event, every practice, every game. And when I was growing up, sometimes my dad couldn't be there because he was working third shift, and he had to sleep. He had to miss some of those. And as a kid, you understand what's going on, kind of, I guess. The other thing too is we're always late to stuff, and one of my pet peeves is being late. I think the one thing that you can control is time, and so I try not to be late to anything. And a lot of that had to do with him flying from one thing to the next. And so one of my whys was, when it came to starting an online business, is so that I could always be at every basketball practice, at every soccer game, gymnastics competition. And over the weekend, my son, who is 5, my youngest, had his first basketball game. It was probably, I don't know, it was one of my greatest joys, is just to watch him play basketball, just to have him run up and down the court. But Saturday was incredibly busy. We had a basketball game, a soccer game. I had my coaching meeting. So it was pretty busy Saturday. But what's your why? Why are you doing this? Why are you spending so much time, energy, and effort? Why are you chasing a dream? And why are you picking your niche? Why are you picking that topic to talk about? What's in it for you? Why are you talking about it? For example, this guy, his name is Tyson. He's a coaching student of mine. We've been talking for months about his niche. He has been, I would say, hell-bent on trying to get into the make money online space. And I've said repeatedly that you should not be in the make money online space if you've never made money online. But in fact, he had. And on Thursday, we had this meeting. He tells us that he does 3D printing of menorahs. And I'm like, dude, that's your thing. He enjoys talking about 3D printing. He's talked about it a lot in our meetings. And so his thing should be printing 3D menorahs. He could start an entire business just creating content about 3D menorahs and 3D printing in general. He had these incredible menorahs. I'm getting kind of winded here. He created these incredible menorahs. Really good looking menorahs. Incredible. But he was going off after the wrong space. And I think after speaking with hundreds, maybe thousands of people, they struggle with creating content and being successful because they're creating content in the wrong space. They're chasing the wrong space. Now, again, he's always been really excited because he's talked about 3D printing before, but he's always gone back to, he wants to talk about making money online because he's looked at marketing and studied marketing. And he probably felt like I was talking to him when I said, you probably shouldn't create content about making money online if you've never made money online. And so, sometimes it takes a while to find your thing. Part of the problem with internet marketing is that a lot of people are going to tell you the only way to make money online is to teach people how to make money online. And so people feel like they have to get into that make money online space, even though there's so many other opportunities out there. There's so many other things that you can do to be successful. 3D printing menorahs. Think about the number of people. Now think about this from a few different aspects. Think about the number of people that would love a custom menorah, because that's what he's doing. He's got a custom menorah. He has pictures. I don't want to share his business strategy, but it's a custom menorah. He's charging $175 for it. How many people in the world would be interested in a custom menorah? He could charge $200, $300 for that. Now, don't just think about people that are practicing Judaism. Think about friends. Hey, I saw this guy on TikTok. He makes custom menorahs, and I thought of you. That person could be, an atheist. He could be Catholic. It doesn't matter. But think about that for a second. Now, again, I don't know how well this is patching through because it's kind of windy. I'm down by the lake, as you can see, down by the lake. But, yeah. I think that people have a difficult time creating content because it's not aligned with their niche. They're chasing the money. But that gets back to the original questions. What's your why? Why are you doing this? Why are you spending so much time, energy, and effort? When growing up, my mom worked 2 jobs. I remember she used to work for the government as like a data entry person, and she would work various jobs throughout the career. She worked at the cable company. We loved that because we got free cable. Every channel was free, which was cool. She used to work, they called it down the line. So on holidays, we would have Thanksgiving dinner. Then like her and her friend would go down to called Highland Park, Illinois, where all the rich people, Michael Jordan used to live there, all the rich people, and they would serve the rich people. And so my why, one of my reasons, was simply that when holidays came, I didn't want to have to juggle 2 jobs, 3 jobs, you know what I mean? To provide for the family, to be available. And again, my mom was always there. In fact, one of my complaints growing up was that my mom was always there. Here in the US, because she worked for the government, she got every government holiday off. And so it was not unusual for me to come back from recess and she was sitting in the back of the class. So I had as a kid, you want to be cool and maybe do things and say things that aren't great. But my mom was always there. But, my mom had to work hard. My dad had to work hard. Dad worked 3rd shift, and I didn't want to do that. I wound up working 3rd shift, but, I didn't want to do that. Because when you work 3rd shift, you basically are gone day and night because you're sleeping all day working all night. And so I didn't want to be in that situation. I didn't want to miss those times. And I didn't want to, quote unquote, rob Peter to pay Paul. That's another thing. That's another big thing that's out there, is that sometimes you had to know when bills were due so you knew which bills to pay. And that's another interesting tidbit. Ooh, my fingers are getting cold. I'm going to turn back. Ooh, I've been walking for a while, walking and talking. But anyway, as you can see, this is Lake Michigan. I don't know if you can see that. But anyway, my why was simply because I wanted to provide for my family and be there for my family. Making money is good. Making very good money is great. But it's more than that. It should be more than that. It shouldn't just be, I want to make a boatload of money. You know, I want to not have to stress about the money that's coming in. I want to be with my family. Like Christmas, for example. We're going to have to decide how much money we're going to spend. And, not to do too much, because we can do too much. I can remember growing up, we used to have this store called Kmart, and everything would be put on layaway. Anything that you wanted had to be put on layaway. And nothing wrong with layaway. It worked. But if you're a kid that's constantly growing, you might be 3 inches taller by the time you get your stuff out of layaway. And so, again, my why, on the very surface, their why is always to make more money. They want to make more money. But dig deeper, because if you can dig deeper and really understand what your why is, that'll be the motivation that you need to keep going when you don't want to. That'll be your motivation to keep going when time gets tough. Because times will get tough, regardless of what level you're at. If you're making $100 a day, $1,000 a day, $10,000 a day, there's going to be a tough day. There's going to be a tough time. And when you can remember your whys, you'll be successful. And I think it's something anybody can do. Again, why are you starting your online business? And it has to be more than I just want to make money. And why are you picking the niche or the industry? What is it about that niche? What is it about that industry that gets you out of bed, that gets you excited? Because again, I think a lot of people will just gravitate to make money online because they've been told the only way you can make money online is to teach people how to make money online. But if you've never made money online, how do you teach people about making money online? This is a long walk. I've been walking for about 15 minutes now. I got a full day. Got to go to the dentist to get my crown replaced. It's not so fun. But, that's another cool thing about starting my online business. I don't have to take off work. I don't have to deal with a boss telling me, this is the third day you're going to be gone. I don't have to rush. That's another thing that people don't realize. When you start an online business and you start seeing success, the world slows down, which is really interesting. It's a really interesting phenomenon. When you are successful and when you're successful, the world slows down. When I was a software developer, I was always rushing to work, rushing to go home, rushing on my lunch break, rushing to practice, rushing to the gym. I was always rushing, always in a hurry. But once you start something and you have an online business and you've got something that's working for you, while I'm not working, like right now, I'm just talking to my phone. When you've got something that's working for you, it's slow. Everything slows down. And if you want things to slow down, check out G-Bolt Systems. It's got all the tools that you need to help slow things down for you. I don't know if you guys can hear me. The wind's picking up a little bit, but my fingers are cold. It's about 35 degrees right now. It's about 35 degrees. I don't have any gloves on. Not a wise decision, but a decision. Anyway, what's your why? Comment down below what your why is. Why are you doing this? Why are you putting yourself through frustration and anger and loneliness? Because starting a business is lonely. Doing this by yourself is lonely. You might not have a support system, so that might feel lonely. Why are you doing this? Why are you putting yourself through this? And why are you choosing the route that you're going? Because people have been successful in all sorts of routes. Online marketing, affiliate marketing, digital products, all sorts of stuff. Why are you going the route you're going? My fingers are going to fall off. Tomorrow, I'll plan better and have some gloves or something. I don't know, maybe not. So, yeah. Things that I think are really important are your why. Figure out your why and remember your why. Write your why down. Pin your why to your chest. And people ask you, why are you starting an online business? And you tell them, it's simple. Growing up, my dad worked third shift. My mom worked 2 jobs. I want better. I want better for myself. I don't want to put myself through the stress of what they call ripping and running all the time. Tell them that, and it'll shut them up. They might ask, how can they get started? Man, a little chilly out here, a little cold. But I think that anybody can be successful. Doesn't matter where you are, doesn't matter what you look like. All of those are mental roadblocks that you set up for yourself as an excuse not to be successful. You have told yourself, hey, I live in here, I can't be successful. I'm short, I can't be successful. I don't have any money, I can't be successful. Those are all excuses that people are making as a way out, as a reason to not try if it doesn't work immediately. You can be as successful as you want to be. Just remember your why. Remember your whys. Why are you doing this? Why are you picking that niche? Alright, so like I said, I've been walking for about 20 minutes now. I'm freezing. I'm gonna get on with the rest of my day, which is go to that dentist appointment, go get in line. I also remember too, real quick, when I was in middle school, I used to walk home and be home by myself for a good amount of time because my parents were each working. Now, I drop my kids off. I just drop them off. And I'm always first in line to pick them up. That, being there is one of those things that's like really prideful for me. Being first in line so that when they come out, hey, how you doing? When they come out, first thing they see is me. See my car. I think that's really, it probably means absolutely nothing to them, but it means a world to me. That when they come out, they know where to look. I'm gonna be right there. I'm gonna be first to drop them off. I'm gonna be first to pick them up. All right, so getting back to the car. If you guys want to try out G-Bolt Systems, 2-week free trial. You also get a ton of bonuses, over $3,000 worth of bonuses, adding new stuff every single day. It's for you if you're ready to start an online business. If you're ready to eliminate the excuses and do what it takes to be successful, it's for you. If you're not ready yet, that's fine. But as soon as you're ready, we're here for you.